I'm just saying, chat, once you get your computer fully set up, once your audio's in stereo, once you have the perfect Google Chrome extensions, what do you do after that? Because then it's time to develop a real personality, okay? That's where things really get hard. Once you've got the perfect r/battle stations post to go viral, it's never perfect. Excuses. I understand. Then you go outside. I believe it when I see it. Normal flying. Pidgeot. That's a given for a guy like me. So it's kind of like Sephiroth, man. It's like the Sephiroth of birds, given the hair. Grass flying. Who's the dude? He's Toasty, are you here? He's a green Pokemon, or like maybe a pink Pokemon, and he's got leaf propeller blades. What's that guy's name? Hopeep. That's him right there. Hopeep. Thank you. Yes! See, this is what pisses me off, because if my logic was always wrong, then I could live with that. You know, if like Swablu, he's a cloud and he flies. How is that not flying water? People are like, Pokemon types don't really work like that. Okay, well, this motherfucker has grass helicopter blades, and guess what? He's a fucking flying grass. So make up your mind. All I'm asking for is some fucking consistency, okay? Holy cow. Gretzky versus Block in the Ultra Hole Challenge presented by Michelob Ultra. I gotta see that, man. Hey, info request. Who the hell is Block? Block party? Like drinking poison, like eating glass. I have no idea who that is. He's a Polish golfer. Speaking of blocks, you see the Minecraft trailer? It's going to go crazy for kids who are like 6 years and younger. So I've been out here defending Jack Black because I feel like he made a misstep with the Kyle Gass stuff, but he's got, you know, like a 30-year career in Hollywood of being a pretty affable guy. So I was willing to give him, like, I was going to say that one took away one of his spirit hearts, but otherwise his HP looks okay to me. Like, it looks like he could still beat the run. But seeing him pop out of the portal in Minecraft and say, like, my name is Steve, I was kind of like, maybe he has washed it. Or been washed by it, I should say. Hey, Ghost Pepper, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I don't know, I'm gonna give him a chance. He's still been in great stuff. Bernie, see, like, what is this craft dinner ad? We got a Pokedoku. Listen, I make 45-minute video. I put 2 ads in it. I don't know how long they are. Sometimes you get like the Mormon ads that are like 23 minutes long, but at least there's a skip button. I've been on your website for like 4 minutes. This is like the 7th ad that I've gotten. It's just, I'm just asking for a little bit of it. See, like, it's just, you want me to sign up at stake.com to bet on the United States election 2024? Have you lost? This is it's part of the moral decay of society, man. This is crazy. Do you see the tweet from the guy that was like, here's my 16-way parlay to pay for my wedding and my house, and it was a 76-cent bet that paid out $250,000 if it hit? And then somebody replied, like, I would have taken a different bet for the Bears and Titans game, but otherwise it actually looks pretty good. The fuck you mean it looks pretty good? It's like a 1 in 35 million chance to hit, man. What do you mean it looks good? You lost your mind? Anyway, sorry. Psychic flying doesn't exist. Kanto, we can do this one. This is easy. Give me a Hypno. Normal Kanto, give me a Rattata. Grass Kanto, you know, let's keep it simple. Give me a Bellsprout. I like Bellsprout is kind of swagged up, right? Dude, I never realized. It kind of looks like Bellsprout is hitting the Orange Justice, right? He's got like the Roy Purdy knees going on. Now I want to see like Bellsprout hitting the Orange Justice on like a GIF or something. He might have inspired the Orange Justice with that kind of footwork. It's also Pokemon number 69. I love that, man. I love that. Okay, what is Kalos? I've never heard of this before in my life. X and Y. That's bad. How about Venusaur Mega? How about Venusaur G-Max? X and Y doesn't have the... That's considered Gen 1? It's not Gen 1 if they can't go G-Max and Kanto! If they can only go G-Max when they go to Kalos, then it does... I agree. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. He's right. He's cooking. I got the people on my side. When you don't have people on your side, you very mindful, very demure. When you don't have people on your side, that's when you go angry. Now, psychic flying doesn't exist. Unless, well, no, it exists. It exists. One of those motherfuckers. You're purple. Don't start with me, okay? You're flying and you're purple. That's psychic. What about like the feminine version? It's got more of like an ice type going on. You really? Oh, no, I can do this. Oh, no, I'm thinking of fairy. I'm thinking of Togekiss. Togekiss, the kiss is on your lips. A Togekiss, if played, would be a miss. 'Cause Togekiss is on your lips. Of the psychics that fly, the Togekiss. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the answer to this one. I got to think. Vladimir Kalos, psychic. Vladimir Kalos, psychic. Yeah, I got no idea. What about, I don't even know if Grookey's grass, but he is green. All right, well, it happens. Song's going to be stuck in my head all day. You're welcome. That's a great song, man. Most common, Chespin. So why is this motherfucker grass? And you can't say, because he's got a green hat on, because that would make you a hypocrite, apparently, and the enemy of South American preteens the world over. Do not tell him, no, he's not an acorn. He's not a chestnut. He is clearly like an otter of some sort, okay? It's because he's got a green hat. Yep, you're right. There you go. Because he's got a green hat. Frou. That frou lame shit, I ain't with it. I take a shot at your ditto. Gratata. I don't really know Gorgeist average. I'm a different kind of beast. It's all right. Life goes on. Rattata was right there. Yeah, we got it right. We used that as normal Kanto. Try to keep up. Do you listen to Netspend? Did you see that FaZe Banks was glazing Netspend with a gyat behind him? I can't, man. I can't. Did you see 20 GeoGuessr pros go Hawaii on Idaho, man? Is this maybe a silence, dude? Maybe, that doesn't really make sense. But let's play it. This is this looks too widescreen to be vertical limit, and also, yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be in there. Isn't there a movie called Everest? Maybe they were climbing. Yeah, they were climbing Mount Everest. Look at that. Yeah, that's Everest right there. There it is. Pam Beasley. I mean, if you didn't get it on like one of the, it looks like he's touching the tip of a dude's erection. That's so funny. It's actually also so funny. Like, I know his Helly Hansen is like a serious outdoor brand, but like it's funny that this dude's rocking this shit at the peak of Mount Everest when I also see motherfuckers rocking this fit at like the Pacific Center in the middle of August. That's a mall in downtown Vancouver. Like this, to me, it's like he was putting like a Canada Goose jacket on or something to climb Mount Everest. I thought maybe it would be a little bit more hardcore than that, but you need to get off Twitter? Well, this is some shit I saw in real life, man. When are you climbing Mount Everest? like never, because like 15% of people who attempt it die on the mountain or something like that in like a horrific way. And also, I just don't have any interest in it, I guess. What if there was a bike route? Maybe. It looks a little bit uphill, but after totaling less than 4,000 yards in his first 4 seasons, QB Scott Mitchell threw 4,338 yards and 32 TDs for this NFC North team in 95. I mean, that's a crazy performance, man. 2 TDs a game. That's pretty good. If fantasy football existed back then, he would have been like a dark horse candidate for most improved player for sure. NFC North. I got to feel like the NFC North, I got to imagine that has the Minnesota Vikings. I was thinking it's got to be like Vikings, Packers, Lions. Vikings, Bears, Packers, Lions. But I thought the Bears were in the AFC. No, that doesn't make sense because they played the Colts in the Super Bowl and the Colts were in the AFC. All right. On March 24th, 2017, the Phoenix Suns lost to the Boston Celtics, despite this player scoring 70 points for the Suns. 70 points. I don't know, Devin Booker might have been like 11. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes! We take those. Commonly known by a single name, goalkeeper Ricardo helped this European country reach the 2006 World Cup semifinals. That to me, Ricardo sounds like it could be Portugal. He's insane. He's out of control. So I used to remember, like when you're younger, you can remember like how this stuff, you'll be like, oh yeah, it was 2001 when Roger Federer was unseated and he beat Pete Sampras when he was going for his 5th consecutive Wimbledon victory. But like the older you get, it gets a lot fuzzier. France won 98. Brazil won 2002. 2006, Italy won, and it was the Zidane headbutt. And then 2010, in South Africa, I believe Spain won. And that's about as far as I can remember. Which is crazy, because like one of the interesting things about getting older is that actually like your memory gets fuzzier the closer something is to the present instead of the past. You would think the stuff that's further away would be harder to remember, but actually it's the stuff that is most recent that is like, it gets buried somehow. But that's because you got shit to do. When you're like in the 8th grade and someone wins the World Cup, you're like, whoa, that's crazy news. But then when you're like, 31 and someone wins the World Cup, you're like, okay, hop in the car. It's time to go to work. It's fucking Wednesday. The game started at 1 a.m. local time. Like, anyway. Anthony Edwards, Lionel Messi, Haley Van Lith, and Jenna Ortega are current brand ambassadors for... I'm gonna throw something. Oh, they don't have Puma, huh? Let's say Reebok then. That's not how that's spelled. How the hell do you spell Reebok? That's the first time I've ever written it. Adidas. That's George Clooney and Jesse Pinkman, who is also known as Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul. Ooh. AI, bitch. Yeah. You cooked on that one? It's just too... Nobody's got hair like that. And then this is just George Clooney's face. The white mustache with the brown beard is a little cursed, though, for sure. I don't know why this looks like every, 48-year-old Silicon Valley, B2B... sales influencer on Twitter that's like, I just got married this weekend. Here's 10 things it taught me about going founder mode. The words born in Maine are found on the label of this brand of bottled water introduced in the 1800s, whose wrappers have a green and white color scheme. I have absolutely no... Junior Mints? This is Poland Spring. Wow. I knew it was, I was thinking of brands of bottled water. Evian, but that shit's not going to be from Maine. Aquafina, that's blue. I know that for real. It's not going to be Perrier or something like that. And in America, there's like 3 brands of bottled water. There's like that you would, that fit the categories here. Kirkland Signature, Arrowhead, and Poland Spring. I honestly thought that Poland Spring might be from Poland, but whatever. Originally running on Fox from 2012 to 2015, comedy series The Mindy Project aired its final 3 seasons on what streaming platform? Hulu. All right, this is the day of not knowing the answer, but deriving it at runtime. Thank you, Enrico Fermi. Along with roles in She's All That and Summer Catch, this actor portrayed Fred Jones. That's Freddie Prinze Jr., dude. Better recognize. After being the lead singer of The Supremes, it's Diana Ross, bitch. Upside Down, all-time great song. Kind of thought it was fucked up when they played it at the Gymboree, though. I'm not joking with you. I'm not joking, man. That was pretty good. 7 of 9. Jerry Ryan. Shh. Man, I'm stimming like crazy today. This was a 37% answer? People don't know Diana Ross? She's like the number 2 GOAT of, I don't know what you'd call that kind of music. Number 1, the criminally underrated Donna Summer. The wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. I've heard of Diana Ross, but not the Supremes. Knock 3 times on your fucking ceiling if you want to hear this. You gotta download some Supremes music. You gotta download like best 4 CD compilation best Motown songs. You probably think Stevie Wonder's best song is True to Your Heart from the Mulan soundtrack featuring 98 Degrees, you disingenuous motherfucker. You got to find out about Uptight All Right. You got to find out about Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. And then don't read his Wikipedia page, okay? Don't read his Wikipedia page. Because it seems like he did that shit. Next, you're going to tell me you don't know about the fucking Ronettes. Tung, da, tung, ch, tung, da, tung, ch. Cater. We saw the lion and the kangaroo chaser down to the river where they caught a wild alligator. Cater, crates. I mean, those are, and trace and carrot, those are the same letters rearranged. Ooh, the Mentat is on today. I thought I outsmarted you. And the confidence that you get in connections should always be a red flag. As soon as you're like, that's it, you should know, man. You should know. Okay. That one stung. That stung a lot. Bed. Words that look like what they are. Shred. Bed. Shred. Collar. Collar. Touch. Trace. Throw. So there's like bowl, throw, hash, hashtag, hash mark, hash table, shred. Things you do to mail that you receive that you don't want to deal with. Shred. Throw. Brace. Honestly, I lost all my confidence from like falling for the red herring. Collar. Collar. Cater. Cat. Car. Bra. Bow. Has. Bed. Dog, bed, crate. I was thinking maybe places a dog sleeps. Dog-related accessories, a bed, a bowl, a crate, and a collar. Puppy purchases! Plan. Host the things you do for a party. Cater a party, throw a party, plan a party, host a party. Help put on a party. Touch, shred, trace, carrot, hash, hash brown, hash, mark, hashtag, ash, star, ash, race, red, race. No, that doesn't make any sense. Star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and see us, but he thinks he'd blow our motherfucking minds. Carrot. Oh, trace, hint. These are like a modicum of, a small quantity of an element. Hash, carrot, brace, star. I honestly don't know what these are. I guess these are special characters on the keyboard. Ooh, okay. We got there too. And honestly, I felt like we were, like after this one, I was in complete disarray. The heck is a caret? It's the exponent, right? It's like when Redditors say this, so much this, user received gold for this post, you, sir, have won the internet today. Brother, where's the Slay the Spire videos? Listen, you might think that when I finish the stream, I log off and it's like Slay the Spire time. We're in the weeds right now. My daughter starts school this week. The irony is I'm in school more than she is because I got to show up to all these meetings that are like, you know, here's how to send your daughter to school. And then she goes to school. Shit is for like 80 minutes for the first couple of weeks. They literally go there, eat like ants on a log, and then come home. And they're telling us shit in the meetings that's like, make sure your daughter like has a nap after school because she's going to be tired. And I was like, I didn't do anything. Someone else read them a story. They ran around with their friends and then they ate a snack and came home, man. I'm not backseating my daughter. I'm just saying we're busy right now. Playing a game for 40 minutes must tire you out. You're so far out of the reality you don't even know what you're criticizing. There is no 40 minutes, man. I need the eye of Agamotto to create that time. I need to fucking freeze time. I know what you would do when you freeze time, you pervert. You know what I would do? I would probably record like 7 Slay the Spire episodes so that I could put those up in the week, and then you guys would have to come up with a different comment. Otherwise, instead of where's the Slay the Spire content, you'd have to find something else to piss you off. Probably some rage bait you saw on Twitter that, you know, was designed for you to fall for it. Where's the sap content? Now that... One day they'll make a sap too, okay? Unwanted emails, spam. Glam rock. Interesting. This is going to be a mineral, but I don't know what it is. A shiny mineral. Symbol on an I'm with stupid shirt. Arrow. A fitness tracker counts steps. Future's opposite. Past. Big name in mattresses. Certa. Pores on a sponge. Adopt into a family. Muse. Geode! I knew you do. Glam rock? They wanted me to type, I don't know, Bowie? No shot, dude. I may not have known the answer, but I could create a space for the answer to exist, okay? Anyway, it was a rock. I don't know, is geode a rock? It's a type of rock. It's a category of mineral, I suppose. Verka organic plain yogurt. Isn't this the shit from Stranger Things? Verka? I stopped watching after season 2, so I never saw Verka. That's Vecna. 64 ounces of plain yogurt. It is organic, and it can claim to be probiotic, so it's a little bit, it has a little bit of feature creep there. I don't like the fucking... They're using the Tron fonts for their yogurt, man. That ain't right. You're supposed to use like papyrus when you make an organic health food product. You're not supposed to use the Tron font. I agree. The graphic design is a mess, man. You got pinks and oranges. You got a little splatter here. This is a whole... Anyway. It's got too many damn symbols on it. It looks like a European hockey jersey or something. It's been married so many times. She's got rice marks all over her face. You remember that? Nighthawks at the diner? Anyway. 64 ounces of yogurt. 64 ounces of yogurt. Now, I never know with yogurt, is it a weight or is it a fluid ounce type thing? Because remember, when they were making imperial metrics, they were like, the word's so nice, we used it twice. It's weight, 64. So that's like 4 pounds of yogurt, right? I'm going to say a pound of yogurt. Organic yogurt, plain. It's probably $1.90. I'm going to say this is $7.99, Andrew. Holy cow! Not even in the ballpark. Ridiculous. It's not okay. $5.99 seems to split the uprights, split the wickets on that. We'll take it in 3. OGC, hell yeah, brother. You see the tweet that was like, I don't like that NoFap guys and Gooners both take heat on the internet because that implies that there's an appropriate amount of jerking that you should be doing. I thought that was an astute observation. Not that it's wrong, but also I was like, I never thought about that. That's one of those jokes that you're like, I could have thought of that, and that's why it's funny. Hang on. Global's not working for me right now. They're not sending their best for advertisements, are they? Ad by blank. Click here for more information. See more. If you click on that, you're cooked. You're not going to make it. You gotta. I'm just feeling it today. Today's the day. It's not Chad. It's 3,000 kilometers from Chad. This is how we chill from 93 till. How about a little... They like to place their guests in Mozambique. No. It's in the other direction. Maybe a little... Give me a little... Czechia. That's warmer. 1,300 kilometers from Czechia. This could be like... let me hit you with a quick Andorra. That's warmer still, but not by much. I'm thinking we might be cooking with like a... Algeria? Andorra, Czechia, then Algeria. Okay, this is throwing me for a motherfucking loop. Maybe like a Vatican City. That shit does not exist. Andorra's closer. And Czechia's closer. So it's not going to be Portugal. And Andorra is closer. So I feel like I'm hearing a child's voice. Am I dying? My child is not supposed to be home yet. too excited for school. She couldn't focus on her class. That's all right. Have an easy morning, little afternoon at school. Get prepped for your day of eating snacks and making new friends. That's okay. You only get one first day of school, man. Hello, Chibli, by the way. Hello. Vatican City is warmer. It has to be like, no, because it's closer to Vatican City but you're like 1,000 kilometers from, I literally just have no idea what this could be. I have to guess something in the British Isles first. Okay, it's Ireland. It's like nothing else made sense. This makes sense. Now that I see the answer, this makes sense. That's because it's right? Yeah. Tell me why people were saying Malta. Well, this is it's a confusing one, man. You're like Algeria was closer, I don't know, Czechia was closer than Algeria. Never mind. Global capitals? Nah, I'm not really about that. The ads it's too much, man. It's too much. Multivitamins and mocktails? Do you know who I am? Is this an ad for, you're worried about inflation, get active? Is it an ad for investing or a probiotic, man? I don't know. It's too much. I keep clicking the X, but it won't go away. Anyway, I don't know what this is. This could legit be like anything at all, but it can't be. It can't be anything at all. This is Tunisia. It's not Tunisia. It's 2,000 kilometers away from Tunisia. Perhaps something like a little bit of a country known as Albania? 900 kilometers northeast of Albania. Serbia, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Hungary, Moldova. It's like the only one of these countries that's kind of like a skinny boy. It's Moldova! That's actually, it's a good place to be when you see a skinny country. Because like Hungary, it's a bulbous country. Romania, bulbous country. Bulgaria, bulbous country. Speaking of Bulgaria, the ads are going crazy, man. Did you guys see the Dimitrov versus Tiafoe match last night? You hate to see it. You hate to see a retirement like that in the quarterfinals. But I got to say, respect to Dimitrov for playing it out as best as he could. And then, I mean, the American was hitting, he was hitting fast and furious last night. I wouldn't want to be going up against. Who is he playing next? Is he playing Fritz next? Fritz, the All-American matchup in the semifinals of the U.S. Open? That's crazy, man. And what's the other? What you got? Medvedev versus Sinner. I mean, that's going to be a crazy. Is that nighttime? It's kind of fucked up, you know. When Toronto plays in Vancouver in the NHL, they put the game at like 4 p.m. local time because the poor Ontario Eastern. Oh, the Eastern time zone Andes have to see the game. They can't see up late. They can't stay up late to see it. Meanwhile, in the U.S. Open tennis, they're like, guess what? You're the number one seed. Your match is at fucking midnight. Eat shit. 90% empty seats in the stadium because people got to fucking go to work or something the next day. But they're like, the match starts at 9 p.m., bitch. Get ready. The West would be nothing without the East Coast? Yeah, but it's not like you're doing shit to enable that. You didn't fucking build New York City, you know, I'm assuming, unless you're the fucking John D. Rockefeller or something. Box office game, the March 22nd, 1991. New Line Cinema, 1991, starring Brian Tochi. It's a science fiction, adventure, action, comedy, family, opened at $20 million, backed by bodacious demand. Brian Tochi? Bill and Ted 2? Isn't that where they say bodacious? Paige Turco? Robbie Rist? Michael Pressman? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, man. It turns out I don't know anybody that was in this fucking movie except for Vanilla Ice. I only know Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Oh, and Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell's in it as like a skateboarder, right? And Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash! 78 milli. Bodacious. If they said like tubular, I might have gotten it. But Orion Pictures, 80 million. Week 6 with a minimal fall off. Starring Jodie Foster, Silence of the Motherfucking Lambs. This is actually... No, not Silence of the Hams, not Silence of the Labs. Let me make this my recommendation. I'm sure lots of people have seen Silence of the Lambs, but if this is one of those movies that you've never seen but you've always heard about, but you're like, I'm going to watch like Big Hero 6 or something instead because like that's not as old as Silence of the Lambs, you should watch Silence of the Lambs. It's a great movie. Awesome thriller. I know you feel like you've probably seen it because it's been referenced in like a lot of stuff. But it's an amazing movie. Anthony Hopkins goes crazy, and it's kind of like it's a taut thriller, but it's also got some kind of like Heat, Michael Mann-esque type moments. Like there's some big set pieces, and there's some quiet simmering. It's yeah, I would say it's better than Sing 2 for sure. Sing 1, I don't know, but I'd have to. Plus, it has Q Lazarus's best song. Goodbye Horses. Sorry, I know the name. I was trying to think of the see your money go falling down. Goodbye Horse. It's a great song. Not on the Peloton playlist though. Should put it on the Peloton playlist. That's my son. Johnny. Wesley Snipes. I mean, the easy guess here would be This Is White Men Can't Jump. It's the right era. I remember, I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the VHS copy in the local video store before they all got rolled up into Blockbuster and then went out of business. Also starring Ice-T. This one's going to be a problem. They're a new breed of gangster, the new public enemy, the new family of crime. A gangster, Nino, is in the Cash Money Brothers, making $1 million every week selling crack. A cop, Scotty, discovers the only way to infiltrate the gang is to become a dealer himself. I'm not that familiar with the works of Mario von Peebles. I'm familiar with Badass. I'm not familiar with the rest. This is New Jack City. Oh, strictly hardcore tracks, not a New Jack Swing. That one's a tough one. That's the one where Wesley Snipes cries while shooting? Dude, me when I have to kill Tony Hawk during the race war. Gene Hackman, 1991, plus 2% in its second week. A father and a daughter, divided by a case, endangered by the... No, that's a problem. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio and Colin Friels. Liberal activist lawyer alienated his daughter Maggie years ago when she discovered his many affairs. Now a conservative corporate lawyer, Maggie agrees to go up against her father in court. To gain promotion, she must defend an auto manufacturer against charges that their explosion-prone station wagons are unsafe. As her mother begs for peace, Maggie takes on her dad in a trial that turns increasingly personal and nasty. Class action. God is my witness. I've never seen it. Never heard of it before in my life. Fair enough, though. What do I know Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio from? Is she the main girl in Just Shoot Me? I feel like I know her face, man. The Abyss! She is in The Abyss. You're absolutely right. You're thinking of, well, I don't know who I'm thinking of. She's Tony Montana's sister. It is impressive. They got, oh, you're right. She plays the lady in The Color of Money, the Robbie Robertson movie. Okay, which I watched. She plays Famke Johansson in that movie. 73 Million starring Julia Roberts. 1991. I mean, you got to put some respect on Pretty Woman, potentially. Drama, crime, thriller. Pelican Brief. She's a stranger in a small town. She changed her name, her looks, her life, all to escape the most dangerous man she's ever met, her husband. A young woman fakes her own death to escape her nightmarish marriage. Maris. But discovers it is impossible to elude her controlling husband. Sleeping with the enemy. I got my ass beat today. I mean, I'll just level with you. I've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, but the only other one I've seen is The Silence of the Lambs. And the three of them I basically never heard of. I was not in my bag today. This is not The Weekend? Bro, Silence of the Lambs is one of the best movies of all time. That's a pretty good weekend at the multiplex. What the fuck's playing right now? Deadpool 7, and, you know, coming up at the end of the month, a DreamWorks movie where, like, a robot has feelings. I'd give anything in the world to go back. Especially with the information I have now. Yes, I'll take 1,000 shares of Monster Energy, please. Oh, it's true. Alien Romulus is there. True. True. Alien Romulus. It's been happening a lot lately. Movie to movie. Last King of Scotland, starring Forrest Whitaker as Idi Amin, and then Only the Brave. I'm going to guess that that's the back of Michael Fassbender's head, but I don't know who's in this. Josh Brolin's head, or maybe Miles Teller's head. This is a star-studded cast, actually. Okay, it's got Andy McDowell in this bitch. And a bunch of other people. Okay, The Last King of Scotland. Forrest Whitaker. Panic Room. I mean, there's lots of stuff, don't get me wrong. Panic Room. Dwight Yoakam. Crank 2, High Voltage. No. Forrest Whitaker, Panic Room. Dwight Yoakam. Logan Lucky. Channing Tatum. Channing fucking Tatum. Kingsman 2, Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges, Kingsman 2. Channing Tatum. Logan Lucky. Dwight Yoakam. Panic Room. Forrest Whitaker. Last King of Scotland. Now, that was a Kino connection today. That was a Kino connection. A cool line. Please add this emote. Okay, let me see one second. Let me check short as possible first. Nobody's seen Blown Away, so I'm not going to count that. That emote is extremely cursed. Well, don't spoil it for me. Let me see what we got here. I just love Dwight Yoakam, man. Bald's Death. I'm not going to add Bald Death, but I think that it goes well in your chat. I see that I'm smiling, and then I turn into... Who's the bad guy from Death Note? Is that L? L must be the bad guy, because you're not supposed to know his name. Or Light Yagami's the bad guy? Well, okay, Kira's the bad guy because it possesses Light Yagami. My mistake. L is the cop, right? Bro, Kira is light? No, Kira possesses light, bro. Kira's like an extra dimensional being or something that uses light as a host. No? Whatever, I haven't seen like even a single minute of it, to be honest with you. I'm not trolling. I just don't know. Kira's his supervillain name. Oh, that's right. Who's the? You know the guy. Who's that guy? Rook. That he's the Pennywise. That's right. My bad. My bad. Rook is just the book? Yeah, and fucking Stanley Ipkiss gets possessed by Loki, who is embodied by the Mask in the movie The Mask, but that doesn't mean Loki's not involved. He's a motherfucking god of mischief, man. This is why you should watch movies without looking at your phone. This shit looks like WarioWare, man. Metacritic score of 62. Concord? I'm joking. I'm joking. This looks like a Super Mario game on the GBA. Super Mario Advance. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3. It is the right franchise. It's pinball. Mario Pinball. Mario Pinball Land. There it is. Mario Pinball Land. 62, huh? All right, well. Genre pinball. Sure is getting a lot of mileage out of the phone at the movies joke. Well, if I stop seeing you 22-year-old motherfuckers pull your phone out 6 minutes into Dune 2, I'll stop making the joke. Now, it's things that have never happened, but you can imagine that it could happen. I know this one, by the way. Hang on, first I gotta wait for 17 ads to load. This is Rogue Legacy, bro. Let me scroll down below the video player. That's Rogue Legacy, like 100%. That's a given. I guess you know what it is. Maybe we're witnessing, this is the cipher moment for Adblock Plus. They must have sold out Morpheus's position to the agents like literally overnight, because like it was kind of creeping up a little bit, like it was getting a little sus, and now it's like every single website is overloaded. Nobody knows what you mean when you say cipher. You gotta watch The Matrix, okay? Cipher is the member of the Nebuchadnezzar that betrays the other members of the Nebuchadnezzar to get put back in the Matrix. And then he says, I don't believe it. And Tank goes, believe it or not, you son of a bitch, you're still gonna burn. And he hits him with like the arc gun. That it appears just like melts your stomach, but otherwise leaves you feeling like okay. Yeah, that's Joey Pantoliano, man. He is bald with a soul patch too. He looks kind of cool, to be honest with you. Brother, the ads, it's just too much. It's just too, but at some point, don't the advertisers get mad? They're like, there's too many ads on the page, so our ad isn't really getting like, like it's not getting spotlighted. This looks like Watch Dogs, man. I'm insane. It's crazy that like in 2014, I played like 2 hours of Watch Dogs for a video, and I was like, I guess it's pretty good. Like it's a little mid. And then when the video was done, I was like, yeah, I'll beat that shit. I didn't have anything to do, man. It's a different era. I beat fucking Far Cry 4 that year, Dragon Age Origins. Like, my ass was gaming. I wasn't even really like enjoying it that much. I enjoyed being like, I beat that game, but I didn't really enjoy playing through the whole thing that much. It was good for its time. Have we hit like revisionist history for 2014? Like Watch Dogs was like it was pre, they use your fucking pronouns. It was pre that, but it inspired a lot of gamer rage. Because the E3 presentation that they did for it was like, you could use your phone to hack the ATM and cause a run on the bank that causes the city to react dynamically. And then it'll affect it, et cetera, et cetera. And then when it came out, it was like a third-person action game where you could like press a button to like phone somebody. And people were like, what the fuck? It was okay, but it was like, at the end of the day, it was pretty much just like a third-person shooter. They made 3 of these? One of them came out in 2020? This is my saddest day of middle school. I was like fucking 26 or something, man. Oh, man. I played Infamous 2? What was I doing, man? I should have been at the tennis courts. Slogging my way through Infamous 2? To see the incredible processing power of the PlayStation 4 on my 32-inch flat screen TV. Like, what was wrong with me? It was great. Yeah, but I wasn't 13. I was like 26 or 27, man. I should have been doing something. Anyway, it's all right. I should have been playing Slay the Spire or something. Anyway, should have been playing Dwarf Fortress, if anything. It's earlier than 2020. Probably say tennis for 2. All right, how about Mario Golf? Sometime between 2000 and 2019. It's not a sports game. Probably a first-person shooter. Let's call this Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Sometime between 2008. Oh my God, it's not first or third person. So it's like an isometric RPG known as Divinity Original Sin the second Original Sin. It's from the right year. It's not isometric, but it's not fantasy either. So it's probably like side-scrolling from 2017. This is like some Katana Zero stuff or something. It's a side view. It's not Katana Zero. I mean, this is a tricky one. For 2017, side view. Give me a clue, please. A comedy action side-scrolling game. A single player only. Comedy action side-scroller. I literally just don't know, but I'm excited to see what it is. It's Mario. Is Mario? Is Mario? It's Mario. I already guessed that one. It's Mario. Oh! Getting Over It with Benjamin Foddy. Of course, a side-scrolling comedy game. It makes perfect sense. Mid-game, wrong. Great game. Sorry, it's no Watch Dogs. What else we got here? Movie Grid. Game was okay. They really could have tightened up the graphics a little bit. Great game if you're getting paid to play it. It's the blueprint for streamer bait. Yeah, those games are fun, man. Games where like you feel a little bit of misery in a controlled environment. What are you fucking scared of your feelings? You know what feeling you should be scared of? Boredom, monotony. 70 hours of, there's an enemy outpost. You dynamically choose how to solve. You could use your creativity to solve the enemy outpost in multiple ways. You can either use a submachine gun or an assault rifle. You can use up to 2 grenades. Fuck you. You can pick every blade of grass, and with 900 blades of grass, you can reinforce the handle of your 2-headed pickaxe and get a +1% mining speed. That's not fucking real. That's not real. Getting over it, that's real. Okay? That's real. A difficult game about climbing, that's real. Brendan Fraser, 2-word title. QRSTUVWX. The Poison Rose. That's a big Brendan Fraser one. 0.2%. In this movie, Malv recommended that I watch it. It is one of the worst movies ever made. In this movie, John Travolta is being attacked by a sniper who is in like the broadcast booth of a football stadium, and he defeats the sniper. He's on like the 50-yard line. He defeats the sniper by throwing a perfect spiral into the broadcast booth to knock him out. It's like some Deadly Premonition stuff. That's not even like relevant to the plot of the film, basically. So stop saying spoilers. This is like, that's just something that happens. Title starts A to H. This is Brendan Fraser. I was going to put a John Travolta movie here. This is a gimme. This is George of the Jungle. Probably 1. He wouldn't come back for 2. Oh, no! I could have said Crash, man! I thought George of the Jungle would be a bit of a pull. 2-word title. The Whale. I've never seen it, but I knew what picture was going to show up, man. I knew what picture was going to show up. I know it's not fair having not seen the movie, but the tweet, I always think about the tweet where the guy is like, the central moment of the film is when the guy who delivers pizzas to his house every day gets mad at him when he realizes he's fat. You're like, oh, man. Oh, I've seen the ending. I've seen like the last 15 seconds of it or something. Yeah, anyway. Or when he's teaching his writing class by correspondence, but he accidentally turns the camera on. And everyone's like, oh my God! I think probably people would just be like, hi, teacher. We'd be pretty chill, really, for the most part. Anyway, sorry. Alicia Vikander, 2-word title. Tomb Raider. But wait, I got to think of 3 movies that she's been in. She's been in Tomb Raider, and she's been in Ex Machina. Well, me personally, I'm going to put Ex Machina right here. And she's been in Tomb Raider. She's been in some others. She's been in some other. John Travolta! Yes! Title starts A to H. I gotta go Gotti, man. That's a given. QRST. I gotta go Speed Kills. I've seen a lot of very, very bad John Travolta movies. In this one, he plays a drug runner who drives very fast boats. A lot of people haven't seen this one. 2-word title. I mean, that's a Battlefield Earth. This is the trifecta right here. You could play Primary Colors or something there. Oh, The Fanatic would have been a good play there too. You're not wrong. Okay. Alicia Vikander. The thing is, she's in Tomb Raider. Am I crazy to think she's also in like The Prince of Persia? That doesn't help me really. She's got to be in some Swedish shit, right? Like, is she in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? No, that's Noomi Rapace, man. That's Noomi Rapace. Alicia Vikander. Alicia Vikander. Well, either way, she's in Tomb Raider. And I just can't recall anything else she's in, man. The Danish Girl from Sweden. They weren't joking. Oh, The Green Knight. I've seen Lucky Numbers with Lisa Kudrow. Rarest correct answers? Excuse me. Speed Kills was rarer than The Thin Red Line. Where's My Flowers, man? Speed Kills was 0.3%. Thin Red Line's 1.1%. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man? Scammed. I saw Speed Kills on Amazon Prime Video. It was mid. Yep. Thank you, Spicy Cammy. The golden legendary.
Redemption. A noun meaning the act, process, or an instance of redeem.
What I do at Dave & Buster's.
Settee. A noun meaning a long seat with a back. The word settle comes from Old English settle, meaning seat or place to sit.
Settee?
Settee. A noun meaning a long seat with a back. The word settle comes from Old English settle.
I have no idea what settee is, man. The hell is settee?
Cell, a noun meaning a small religious house dependent on a monastery or convent. Cell derives from Middle English, Old English's religious house, and Latin's small room. Cell, a noun.
Okay. That's so the AI is cooked today, man.
Heist, a verb meaning hoist. Heist.
It's a verb meaning a movie with Gene Hackman and Danny DeVito.
Fraught. A adjective.
Those are the hardest, easiest words of all time. No. They ran out of tokens, man. Partition. 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 All right, next. Wait. Partition. That one stings. That one stings. I'm refreshing. It didn't refresh. It just put F5s in the website's cooked. The website's cooked today. That's all right. It happens. We gave it the Reddit hug of death. You can never make me hate spell check, even though it breaks 20% of the time. I will do it every. It'll never get purged. You will never be a Ruptal. I'm not cutting it. Play Reciple. I'll play Reciple. Okay, just save it till the end. This looks delicious. This is like high-class Lunchables. Ham, cheese, puff pastry, egg wash, and sugar. Layer puff pastry with a spread of mayonnaise, mustard, and shredded cheese. Add slices of ham and more cheese on top. You can call me basic if you want. I would eat this shit for sure. I have to imagine that it might be from France. That's ice cold, bro. It's southwest of France and quite far. Brazil? Borders Argentina? Jesuita. That looks fucking tasty, man. Who knew that they invented Lunchables in Uruguay? It looks amazing. It looks very tasty. Catholic Lunchables? This is like it's a dosa, kind of. That's more like the dosa I'm familiar with. Or like maybe this is a roti or something. Either way, I think it's from India. That's kati roll. All right. Looks tasty. Don't get me wrong. Looks tasty. That, on the other hand, beef innards bile, garlic, onion, ginger, water, salt, fish sauce, and black pepper. Bile? Boil beef innards until tender. This is some shit they were cooking in like the Uruk-hai were making this shit at Saruman's tower. I have to say, because there's fish sauce, I'm going to assume it's from Southeast Asia. Hello, honey. How are you?
Okay.
How you doing?
Good.
You're doing great?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I heard you were so excited for school that you couldn't concentrate on your class today. That's okay. Give me a high five. Thank you for trying anyway. Were you hanging out with mommy?
Mom
Mommy's working? What's she working on?
I don't know, some game.
Some games. Was it the card game or was it well, I don't think Deadlock is open yet.
I don't know, games is playing it.
Probably was there like lots of numbers popping up on the screen?
I didn't see.
You didn't see?
No,
Bro, I'm actually doing work. Okay, I'll just Oh, careful. You want to sit on me? Okay. Come here.
we need to move it.
I know. I'll move it, but first I got to not run over your foot, okay? There you go.
Here, go.
Here we go.
Ooh.
So I'm going to bring it back like this, and I'm going to turn this off for now. And we're going to pretend that this is like a stream from like 2018 or something like that.
You're not pretending now.
Does this look good?
Okay.
Would you eat this?
No.
I don't think I would eat this either. It's from a country that's close to Thailand. Maybe Indonesia? Maybe the Philippines? This is pinapaitan, a traditional Filipino dish chiefly associated with the Ilocano region in the northern Philippines. It's derived from the word pait, which means bitter. Bitter?
There.
That's not the best flavor. What's your favorite kind of taste?
Salty
Salty?
and sweet.
And sweet. I thought for sure you were going to say sweet. Because I know, like, what's the best part of dinner for you?
Pasta.
Well, yeah, but what do you eat after pasta?
Ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. You got it exactly right. Oh my gosh. You know, you got like a red mark on your neck from where you were wearing your ribbon yesterday. We told her not to wear the ribbon, but then she was like, I want to wear the ribbon. I told ya. You playing volleyball? Hey, wait, don't smack my arm. Okay, I need your help on this one.
What?
These are two people that I don't know.
I don't know them.
You don't know them either? We have to guess what movie this is. I think that's Edie Falco. I don't know what she's in, though. That's Ben Kingsley. Do you know Ben Kingsley?
No.
He's in a movie called Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. That's Rafe Fiennes. Rafe Fiennes, Ben Kingsley, and Edie Falco. A little movie by the name of The English Patient. Liam Neeson, that's not Edie Falco. Liam Neeson and Rafe Fiennes and Ben Kingsley. I feel like I should know this. I should know this, man. It's Schindler's List, right? Am I stupid? It's Schindler's List, okay. Embeth Davids. Liam Neeson. You know what? As soon as I saw that, I probably would have gotten it. You made out during Schindler's List? Come on! You can't see I'm acting right now. I forgot I don't have the camera on. Yeah, that is Miss Honey. You're absolutely right. That is a Seinfeld bit, yes. You haven't seen Schindler's List yet, huh? Maybe we'll focus, maybe we'll see like Inside Out 2 or something like that instead.
Not these like grown-up movies.
Yeah, you don't really want to see a grown-up movie, right?
Poke.
You're poking my leg?
Yeah, poke.
Madness imprisoning me, poking my leg. Absolute savings. Okay, watch this. Nobody can see you poking me in the face right now. I turned off the camera.
Bam, 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 bam.
Ridley Scott, Sigourney Weaver. That's a tough one. I'm going to say alien.
What alien?
Alien.
What alien?
The Claw. Ridley Scott, one-word title. Boom. Napoleon. That is a tough-ass answer. Ridley Scott, 85 to 94? Shouldn't say the A word, I guess.
You need to guess what's it.
I can't think of it right now, but James Cameron, 85 to 94, that's a gimme. Gimme The Abyss.
The best.
James Cameron, Sigourney Weaver. Gimme Avatar 2, The Way of Water. James Cameron, one-word title. Can't remember if you ignored the for this one. Articles count as words. Okay, I guess I'd say Avatar then. Easy enough. Is he looking so smug? Oh, Titanic, that's a good one too. You can do all water movies? Yeah, of course, it's James Cameron, man. Ivan Reitman. Sigourney Weaver. I'm going to say Ghostbusters 2. I don't know if she's in that one.
The cover.
One-word title, Ghostbusters. What else? Ivan Reitman, he's directed some stuff. He's directed Animal House, right? How could you?
Try again.
Try it. It did say try again. Well, here's the meta play. Ghostbusters. That's from 1979. All right, believe it or not, I was not alive then. Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters.
You know, sing the Ghostbusters song.
Nah. Ew.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, an invisible man sleeping in your bed. Ow! Let me tell you something.
Ghostbusters.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
It's about person that trying to defeat the ghost.
They are trying to defeat the ghosts and save New York City from the ravages of Vigo, the living painting.
That's how it.
It's a pretty good movie. Apparently, I watched it all the time when I was a kid.
But in Ghostbusters 11, the ghost is free.
In Ghostbusters 11, the ghost is free?
Yes. Try again.
I got an H, though. That's pretty good.
You got it.
Thelma and Louise. I didn't know Sigourney. Oh, no, that's Ridley Scott. I always forget that's a Ridley Scott movie because there's no aliens or androids in it. Dave. I forgot about Dave. Kevin Kline. Kevin Kline, people. Musical guest. Kevin Kline. Patsy Cline. Klein Owen. Chris Klein from American Pie and Election. Yes. He's been in other movies too, people. I think. Let's go to Thrice. I got some trivia questions for you, honey.
What?
Ready?
What?
A gymnastics team and a bulldog with a distinctive haircut solved mysteries. So went a dumb 80s cartoon starring what tough guy? Mr. T. He's a genius. The more you eat, the more you want. So went an old slogan for what sweet and salty snack brand?
That's funny.
Cracker Jack. Oh, I'm insane, man. I'm insane. Used to be you get a real toy, something metal like a tin whistle. Now you get a picture of a freaking snake.
You're a genius.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear for the first time ever.
You're a genius.
At Montreal's Expo 67, who famously shouted, Vive le Québec libre? René Lévesque. What if I told you he was the president of France? Charles de Gaulle. Is Charles de Gaulle my mistake? My mistake. Fake Canadian? I'm a real Canadian. I guessed a Canadian person instead of a French person.
You're a genius.
Thank you. Not to be specific here. Need to be specific here. Malaria is a nasty disease that attacks what cells? Red blood cells. I got it right. According to Ben Franklin, he who lives upon blank will die fasting. He who lives upon greed. He who lives upon money. Ooh. According to Emily Dickinson, what feeling is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul? Happiness.
Happy.
Hope springs eternal in the human breast. Hope. That's a good score, though. 12 points is pretty good.
You got 12. It's 3, 3, 2, 3, 1.
3, 3, 2, 3, 1. You're absolutely right.
That equals 12.
That does equal 12, although I'm not sure that you did the math on that one. I think you might have just been looking at the page. Stop hitting me! Okay. You should go up and see Mommy now. Yeah. Yeah, go up and see Mommy.
You need to pick me up.
I can pick you up, but I'm going to put you right back down, okay? Okay. You need to go see Mommy. And make sure Mommy feeds you lunch before you go, okay? What do you want for lunch today? Well, that's not my problem. I'm going to guess, yeah, it's either pasta or a PB&J, 100%. 100%. We're so back. What did we just play? We just played Thrice. Thrice gives way to Disorderly. Sort these Pixar movie characters in order of their debut, starting with the latest. Okay. Hang on, I got to figure out how to stream again. Where's the button that turns everything on? Okay. James P. Sullivan is from Monsters, Inc., 2001. Alfredo Linguini is from Ratatouille, 07. Lots of Huggin' Bear is from Toy Story 3, 2010. Bing Bong is from Inside Out, 2016. Carl Fredricksen is from Up, 2008. Andy Davis, In the Bedroom of Young Andy Davis. This is Toy Story. It's the easiest Disorderly that's ever existed. He's the kid that owns the toys, just in case you were not aware. How'd you know his last name is Davis? Because my daughter listens to the Toy Story, like bedtime story. Well, she doesn't listen to it anymore, but she listened to it like for a year straight, basically. And it starts with, In the Bedroom of Young Andy Davis. Yes, Bing Bong is the elephant guy from Inside Out. Toy Story 3 is 14 years old. Yep. You must be taking the same math classes as my daughter. You're kind of cracked. What's crazy is that it probably came out when you were 8. That shit came out when I was like 21. And you're like, oh, time flies. You don't even know, brother. Same as it ever was. Juxtastat. Oh, a movie that I saw in theaters is having its 10-year anniversary this year. Oh, crumbles into dust. Your ass can't even like buy beer yet. Get over it. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go, Jerry. You do. Actually, for one of the sponsor streams, I had to look at my demographic data, including like I didn't know YouTube even spit this stuff out. The last time I looked at YouTube analytics, it was like, here's the ages of your average viewer, and here's the gender of them. That's it. I was exporting XLSs and CSVs. Average demo for NL, 26 to 30. That's up there for YouTube standards. But then I was so excited to click on the gender breakdown because it used to be like 91 male, 9 female. And I was like, I kind of had a glow up since then, and my content has become a little bit more like it crosses the aisle of gender, I would say. 94.6 male, 5.4 female. Fuck, dude. I don't know, lads. Oof. Which has a higher mean daily temperature, Texas or North Carolina? Chibli, this one's for you. It is Texas. Higher percentage of people who are silent generation, Florida. Higher population, Mazandaran from Iran, or Yedebub Biharoch, Biharezeboch Nahizboch, Ethiopia. So I'm just going to be honest with you. I have absolutely no idea. This is a complete guess. I just feel like there's more roads in this picture. I don't know. Which has a larger percentage of homes using electric heat? Yeah, absolutely no idea, but I'm going to assume that in Pennsylvania, they're largely using a lot of coal. Okay. Percentage of people who were born in their state of residence. That's an interesting one. I don't have a heuristic that I can use here. I think lots of people move to the suburbs of Chicago from elsewhere, and I think lots of people would move to Houston from elsewhere. If this the most gerrymandered ass district I've ever seen in my whole life, but that's okay or whatever. Looks like a halo emblem. But I'm going to say it's Houston because it includes the downtown core. All right, whatever. I don't care. I'm not sweating it. I don't know. Looks like a Rush concert in there. You don't know that one? That's Spirit of Radio. The words of the prophets was written on the studio walls. Concert house. Is that a good song? It made it on the Peloton playlist. Permanent Waves, Europe. I mean, it's no moving pictures, but it's still pretty good. A lot of Rush songs on the Peloton playlist. Here we go. Chibli, this one's for you. I didn't know that this was going to be it before I said it, okay? Pick 5 countries that export the most ground nut oil. I would assume that China is up there, because they often are. Germany is almost always up there. Okay, nuts. Peanuts, United States of America. Jimmy Carter. I'm getting my ass beat today. Nuts. South Africa. Wow. Wow, this is embarrassing. Brazil. Oh! Oh. Brazil. Number 1. Senegal. Nicaragua? People aren't exporting shit for ground nut oil, huh? I thought this would be like a $3-4 billion industry or something. They might not even cross $1 billion. Hole in the market? That's damn true. We need... Dude! We already have gamer sups. We need like gamer cooking oil. Anime girl thighs peanut oil dipped in... Yeah, we need gamer nut oil, man. No doubt about it. None of those seed oils, though, or whatever. I don't know. I'm probably eating a bunch of them. I never know. Are olives a seed oil? Avocados? They got seeds in them. Sesame. That seems like a seed oil. I don't know. I'll be eating the shit out of the sesame oil, especially at Heidi Lau. I'm eating a lot of vegetable oil as well. I might only eat seed oils, to be honest with you. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it, I think. All right, Chibli, this one's really for you. This is Fishtle. It's how they describe it. It's the game that's like Worldle for fish. But it's not really like Worldle at all. You just either know it or you don't. You don't get like any hints at all. I mean, you could get like a letter or something, but you don't get any like information. Kayak angler towed 11 miles in life and death battle with marlin. Yeah, of course it's a life and death battle, man. If you catch it, you're going to eat it. I love fishing clickbait. Holy cow. Is this a fish called a crappie? Or is that a Canadianism? Oh! I almost fell backwards out of my chair, dude. I thought this is just what my grandfather called this fish. That's crazy. I thought for sure this was like a rural Canadianism. "12-year-old smashes record with 119-pound white marlin." Bullshit. He had a motor. He had a motor in his reel. I don't buy it. What's the... Oh, Chibli, this one's for you? I don't know. I said it's like, this is the most annoying game. So it's kind of like an insult to you that I said this is for you. The ads are for me, though. I've been really hoping to buy a Lycra dress from Lululemon. Some pink Canada sandals for the shower at my university dorm. Okay. 1 plus 2 plus 3. One plus 2 times 7 equals 15. We got the equal sign, people. We got the equal sign. 3 times 4 plus 9 equals... It would be better if it didn't equal 21. How about like 3 times 6 plus 9? How about 3 times 8 plus 9 equals 33? We're so in today. I think Apollo unlocked my brain on this one and moved myself to dance a double kick drum on the landing in the summer. Let's go 39. I mean, we could probably do, it's just a matter of like laziness, to be honest with you. Because we could always do like 9 times 3 plus 0. No. 9 times 3 plus 6 equals 33, which is not going to be right, but we can learn. So, okay, we're in there. 9 times 3 plus something equals 30 something. 9 times 3 plus 3 equals 30. That one's for you, Chibli. That one's for you. Nerdle in 4 is pretty good. You literally had it? Yeah, I literally got it, man. There's more modes below. Don't press your luck. What's the one that people wanted, or that one person wanted me to play? It was called like Reciple. Reciple.net. Guess the ingredients. Guess the ingredients of the recipe. Oxtail with broad beans. Oxtail. Broad beans. Okay, that's a big one. It looks like there might be onion in there. And spring onion. We take those. To me, it looks like there's potato or sweet potato. Sweet potato. Fuck you. Give me a hint. Where the hell's the hint? Oh, the image gets like broader. I see rosemary. It would. What do you mean there's no rundown? Oh, sorry. That's my mistake, dumbass. That's thyme. I see carrots. What are you talking about? That's a carrot, dude. I see fucking shishito peppers or something. Peppers. Oh my God. Stock? Chicken stock? Broth? Stock? Reveal hint. Garlic. Cumin. Oh my God. Salt. Pepper. Potato. Did I not put potato? Potato. Fuck, dude. What the hell is this? Radish? Soy sauce. Oyster sauce. Water. Corn flour. Ginger. Scotch bonnet peppers and vegetable oil. Jamaican beef. Water. Okay, apparently salt and pepper aren't okay, but water's okay. I'll add that. Consider yourself added. And then let's slash marker it. That is a fucking carrot, okay?